Information, Canapial. The Second World War, a conflict that engulfed the globe, is often remembered through the lens of men in combat. We picture soldiers storming beaches, pilots engaged in aerial dogfights, and generals strategizing behind enemy lines. Yet this narrative, while powerful, is incomplete. It overlooks the millions of women who were also deeply involved in the war effort, their contributions shaping the course of history in profound ways. These women were not merely bystanders, they were active participants, their lives irrevocably altered as they took on roles traditionally reserved for men. From the factories of Detroit to the skies above Stalingrad, women from all walks of life answered the call to duty. They served as nurses, pilots, spies, resistance fighters, factory workers, and code breakers, defying expectations and breaking down barriers. Their stories, often untold or minimized, deserve to be heard. While women across the globe contributed to the war effort, the Allied nations witnessed a particularly profound shift in women's roles. With men away fighting, women stepped into the void, taking on jobs previously deemed unsuitable or even unthinkable for their gender. Factories that once hummed with the sounds of male workers were now filled with the determined faces of women, their hands assembling tanks, planes, and munitions with unwavering focus. The iconic image of Rosie the Riveter, her bicep flexed in a display of strength and determination, became a symbol of the era. From operating heavy machinery to welding aircraft parts, women proved their mettle, demonstrating that they were more than capable of handling the demands of wartime production. Women joined the military in unprecedented numbers, serving in vital roles that directly impacted the outcome of the war. British women, through organizations like the Special Operations Executive, operated undercover in Nazi-occupied Europe, gathering intelligence, sabotaging enemy infrastructure, and aiding resistance movements. While the contributions of Allied women are widely acknowledged, the roles of women in Axis countries, particularly Germany, are often shrouded in a more complex and uncomfortable narrative. Under the Nazi regime, women were initially encouraged to embrace traditional roles as wives and mothers, their primary duty being to bear children for the fatherland. However, as the war progressed and the need for manpower intensified, the Nazi Party's stance on women's roles shifted. Women were increasingly called upon to contribute to the war effort, taking on jobs in factories, farms, and even serving in auxiliary roles within the military. This shift, however, was fraught with contradictions. While the Nazi regime promoted the image of the hard-working, patriotic German woman, it simultaneously sought to maintain strict gender roles and reinforce traditional values. Women were expected to contribute to the war effort while adhering to the Nazi Party's ideology, a duality that created a complex and often oppressive environment for many German women. The global tapestry of war, from factories to foxholes. The Second World War was a truly global conflict, its reach extending far beyond Europe and the Pacific theater. In every corner of the world touched by war, women played vital roles, their contributions shaping the course of events in their respective regions. American women, for instance, answered the call to duty in droves, joining the workforce in record numbers and filling the void left by men fighting overseas. From shipyards to aircraft factories, women kept America's industrial engine running, producing the weapons, ammunition, and supplies that fueled the Allied war machine. In Britain, women not only contributed to the war effort on the home front, but also played a vital role in supporting the fight against Nazi Germany in occupied Europe. British women served as agents for the Special Operations Executive, parachuting behind enemy lines to gather intelligence, sabotage German infrastructure, and aid resistance movements. Canadian women also made significant contributions, with thousands enlisting in the Canadian Women's Army Corps and the Royal Canadian Air Force. A legacy forged in fire, the seeds of change. The Second World War marked a turning point in history, not only in terms of geopolitical power but also in terms of gender roles and societal expectations. The war, with its unprecedented demands for manpower and resources, forced societies to re-evaluate the contributions of women, recognizing their capabilities and acknowledging their essential role in the war effort. Women, thrust into roles traditionally reserved for men, rose to the challenge, proving their competence, resilience, and unwavering determination. They shattered stereotypes, defied expectations, and demonstrated that they were more than capable of contributing to society in meaningful ways beyond the traditional confines of the home. The war experience had a profound impact on the women who lived through it. They had tasted independence, experienced camaraderie, and proven their mettle in the face of adversity. The war, while a period of immense hardship and sacrifice, also served as a catalyst for social progress. Women in World War II, a look at history. To delve deeper into the often overlooked narratives of women during World War II, I highly recommend the book Women in World War II by Miguel Felix Gomez and Antonio Gomez. This meticulously researched and compellingly written book sheds light on the diverse experiences of women from various countries who lived through this tumultuous period. Through personal accounts, historical records, and insightful analysis, the authors paint a vivid picture of the challenges, triumphs, and sacrifices of women during the war, honoring the past, inspiring the future. As we reflect on the 78th anniversary of the end of World War II, it is imperative that we remember and honor the sacrifices of all who contributed to the fight for freedom and democracy. The stories of women during this era, often overshadowed or minimized, deserve to be told and retold, their bravery and resilience serving as an inspiration for generations to come. These women, from diverse backgrounds and walks of life, united in the face of adversity, challenging norms, breaking barriers, and proving that they were not merely bystanders in history, but active participants who shaped the course of events. Let their sacrifices inspire us to continue the fight for equality, justice, and a world where everyone, regardless of gender, has the opportunity to reach their full potential. Don't forget to support me and subscribe to my channel, like and share so that this content reaches more people. Thank you.